Hello, welcome to the Unhinged podcast with Jorgie Smorgy. So, why don't. Okay, so I think I know why people don't really like to do stuff. Um, well, it's because of time. I mean, because say like this. Because say if you had to clean up, say like a bunch of folding chairs, just like the metal kind of ones, and and say there's like 50 of them, you're gonna be like this. Oh my god, like oh my god, like oh my god, like that's really hard. It's not hard. It's just gonna take like a lot of time to do that. Kind of the same with math problems. Say something kind of that's like, oh yeah, hey, what's 50 times 48? You're gonna be like this. Oh, that's really hard to do. Well, say kind of doing it by like your head, you're gonna be this. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Like I don't know. I mean, that's really hard. But then but it's like this. Oh yeah, what's one plus one? Oh, two. What's two plus two? Four. That's just off the top of your head. And it's kind of the same with like homework. People are like this, um, yeah. So today's homework, you have to read for pages 1 through 48. Oh, okay. Well, and then and you're gonna have to write like a summary about of each page. Well, you're gonna be like this. Oh my God, they're giving us so hard homework. I mean, kind of like yes, that is kind of hard. It's but but most people be like this. Oh yeah, well, it's gonna take a lot of time because you have to read kind of pages. You have to write kind of all this stuff. Yeah, and because a lot of stuff just because yeah, because mostly if it's just like this, like oh yeah, say say if there's like oh yeah 5 minutes to say do something. Okay, well was it so say something you got 5 minutes to to head to class. Okay, well here's kind of thing. Um, it's like it's basically this. Oh yeah, well you have to you have to walk to your class. You have to dodge kind of people that are going to their other class. Say if it's in another room, you have to go to that one, and you also have to find it. Most of kind of my school now. We have an arrow kind of pathway. So say it's like this. Oh yeah, hey, if your class kind of you have to just walk the way that the arrows go. So basically, one of my classes, I basically I just have to follow the arrows, and it's basically a couple doors down to where the stairs are, and then I just have to go up, and then my second class is it's just a tiny bit around another corner, but I have to walk all around Kobe St. Just to go to the one other class, and yeah, so that's kind of though it's gonna take a lot of time because we think oh yeah, you have to go all around the screen at for the people, yeah. But because other stuff, it's just also with kind of just time. When people just think because usually I'm a type of person that that fast forwards through a little sometimes through kind of videos. It's just oh, it's just a little boring kind of something oh just go. And that's I think that's because of my ADHD because because since I don't because I'm mostly okay this is not really riveting, so just fast forward. But that's probably with maybe some other people. Just think about it. I mean, would you rather sit through kind of a whole video? Would you rather just fast forward through maybe some parts? And yeah, it's just basically because with time, um, like just think something kind of this oh yeah hey, you get to go say if it's an hour hike. Depending how much the hike is, is the hike just on a level kind of thingy, or you're gonna have to go up a whole hill? Because say yeah, because and yeah, and the people because the people are just oh yeah hey we're gonna go for a hike. Oh yeah, how long is it gonna be? 30 minutes? Is it gonna be 45 minutes? Is it gonna be 5 minutes? How long? And and with something like that, you're gonna think of this. Oh okay, this is good. This is gonna be really hard to do because since you don't know what the time is. But say if you do know what the time, I mean, I mean, like not for like watch like to like oh yeah, it's 10:30 okay, yeah, yeah. But I mean, for me, for also for time, I'm also kind of like a type of person that I don't. I mean, like I like to have like an open kind of schedule kind of thing because a lot of times I don't know like how long like something is gonna like happen with. I mean, just yesterday because Wednesday I was gonna clean my dove's cage. But but I was saying like, oh hey, am I gonna go out with say like friends? I mean, they didn't really like contact me until say like after like just like a lot of time, cause then after kind of that I got like a text from my dad saying that had like this online appointment thing with the doctor to check with like mental health kind of stuff or like just it's just kind of like a regular kind of like physical, but basically like this. Oh yeah, hey, what's your weight? Do you know how like what they're kind of doing with it? With it? Because with yesterday, when I cleaned my dove's cage, which it was super hard to do because my dove because it wasn't super dirty, but it's just like really dirty in some places that does basically like okay, I have kind of this cleaner. I'm cleaning it, but I don't know like how to kind of do it. Uh, yeah, and that took me kind of like a couple of hours. Um, yeah, and just I mean like if you're wondering, wait, if you're wondering, I just we put like my dove in like a separate like not like a portable carrier, but just like in like a little smaller cage. But it's just for like a couple of hours because we had to let kind of get the thing like dry. Um, yeah, I mean, and just like there's some parts that are just like I cannot get out like off. But it's mostly kind of just like really clean. Um, yeah, and just yeah. But with it, because when you think about like time, because yeah, because with something like this thing, because my neighbor, I mean, he's a kind of like in like a 60s size. I mean, he's retired, but his grandson, like, I mean, like when I was like really younger, his grandson used to like come like like for weekends sometimes, and I mean, like, and we would kind of play. But here's the thing: his grandson played like a bunch of sports. Like, he'll be like, yes, oh yeah, hockey, football, kind of. So because when we were like young, I mean, this before like we went into like after because we stopped hanging around after high school because after high school that's when like it's like you have more kind of like work to do. You have more like more sports. So so before high school, I mean, we used to like play with Legos. But what happens is that like I mean sometimes we'll just come around and be like this. Oh yeah, we could only play for say like an hour. It's like oh okay, like I mean yeah, because sometimes yeah, because with it so I mean like say if I have to do something. I mean I wouldn't go on Minecraft because sometimes for Minecraft because since recently my Wi-Fi now my mom's like house for upstairs has become shit. So so I have like a specific character because I don't like to play as kind of default those skins. We just like just like take like a long time just for it to load, and then go into the world. I'm like okay now I have to just wait for like the whole world to actually like generate. Okay now here's the thing. Okay, oh yeah, hey, it's time to go or things like this thing. I mean just creating say kind of like a schedule is really good because what happened is that when I get home from school is that I just take a shower and then and I do like my chore and then I do homework. It's so it's because what happened when I was younger is that is that I'll be like I mean like I'm on the couch because yeah because I barely like spent time in like my room besides like sleeping when I was really younger. I mean I was more like a TV because I didn't having like really game consoles at like my mom's house. Um, and and like and my mom would be like this. Oh hey, yeah. I mean like it's time to take like a shower. but what happened was when I was younger is that I took a shower every other day. So Monday I took a shower, then Wednesday, and then Friday. But then but then when I got older, I just got a notification that now YouTube has updated their thingy, and of course I can. So yeah, so yeah, but we're thinking like ew, okay, like that's kind of gross. I mean, like here's the thing, I barely did any sports. Like I mean, and on Wednesdays I did like this like thing that actually helped me out, like with kind of like because since I have ADHD, I have like a little bit of autism, like like and I work good with people that I like, people that actually like are respectful. Actually, people are like they're actually like helpful. But then but then sometimes it's hard like playing with other people. So yeah, so okay, and I can't find where the so so I'm like so now I take like a shower like every day. Except like well I mean sometimes I like my dad's for like the weekends. I sometimes forget to take like a shower or like look at that, but I mean I take a shower every day. So so when you do like a schedule for kind of stuff, your life will kind of get like really better because I mean, and like if you're wondering, wait, so why do you just take like a shower, just like when you get home? Well, cause here's the thing, I walk home from school, so so after that, like it's good to like just take a shower, and and since I don't really do anything else, after school, so why just wait to do like something when you could do it like now? But here's the thing, it taking like a shower on say kind of days kind of these like say weekends or days that like I don't have school are kind of like hard because your whole kind of schedule kind of gets like turned like just like gets flipped upside down. And yeah, so uh yeah, so but yeah, but I mean it's just because I like making videos because thing I hate editing them like a lot of times because I mean, because with videos kind of this, I just speak out kind of, with kind of the video, and that's why I kind of make kind of like my videos is that if it's like I'm actually speaking to someone instead of just like instead of just speaking to say like a camera, because that's what basically YouTubers are kind of just like doing. I mean, yes, they're kind of speaking to like like a crowd, like kind of get to like a crowd, but they're mostly just speaking to like camera, like they're basically like, oh yeah, hey, here's all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, like, but when I kind of do it, I mean, I speak to like if I'm speaking to someone, to say like one of my friends or one of my scout buddies, like that. Um, yeah, and it's sometimes hard because I mean, mostly kind of for like the if I do like scripted kind of videos, like I'm doing like a webkins one, and yeah, and I mean, and I'm trying just like to edit it, but but here's kind of it's just stuff I recorded on my new computer. I had to find out like a way how to get it to like me. Like I know how to maybe kind of get it by kind of email, but still, yeah. But with other stuff, it's like all throughout kind of this week, I either woke up, before 8 says at 8 or after 10. And this thing, I mean, like, there's something wrong about like sleeping in late. But then at my dad's, like on kind of weekends, it just kind of feels like, eh. because since all their houses basically just like lit up like so brightly, and yeah, and it's just yeah, because with time, I mean, because I'm more of a night owl than an early bird. Um, but the thing about like like what I mostly kind of like about like being a night owl is that like you're mostly like more like alone, and I like being alone, but I like being alone that I know there's people around because like because if they're not, they get more freaked out because I'm one of those more kind of people that just like looks at more of like like serial killers like last confessions before they say they're executed or something like that, or like or creepy like things about like killers or these movie theaters are gonna f up like childhood stuff kind of like those. But I more kind of like the BuzzFeed kind of ones, or that yeah. But then I mean also stuff like kind of like time is just that because when I was like a little kid, I just had all the time in kind of the world. Like I mean, I would actually wake up pretty early, that the sun would barely kind of be out. But now like but now basically this like yeah the sun's basically kind of out. I'll just like that. Yeah. I mean, and also with kind of time because the reason why people hate kind of I mean say something kind of like oh yeah hey I mean kind of basically why kind of driving. I mean more people kind of drive kind of somewhere is because say of time. I mean like I like I mean I mean I'm not meaning about like this oh yeah hey like like if you drive to say like another town then you're lazy. No, it's not that. It's just like because at my dad's house I live close to a Dunkin' Donuts and a I mean like and the place is called Tedeschi's or something like that. But but they're kind of a little bit bought out by like 7-Eleven. I mean like just I mean just think about like Dunder Mifflin and Saber and kind of like that kind of parts. I mean they're basically kind of selling kind of the 7-Eleven kind of brand of stuff like the brand of waters, brand of like fake gummy bears and all like that. But they're still kind of named Tedeschi's. So yeah, so I mean so I mean so I could walk to there, but I kind of don't like it because even though it's about like a 5 minute walk, I think about like maybe both ways or a little bit kind of less time than that. You know, you still don't want to kind of walk there because it's basically I mean like, you have to basically have to walk. I mean that's basically gonna take up like time. I mean yeah, because that's kind of the reason why I basically started walking um home from school because it started kind of like after ninth grade. Like I mean, like what would happen is that all kind of people that I would talk to at like while I wait for the bus would like leave first on kind of the buses and all that. I mean, wait for yeah. So and sometimes like my bus would either like come later, like, and it kind of stopped like in like a lot of places. So yeah. So what happened was that I'm like this hey I live close to like my mom's house. I'm just gonna walk to kind of my house, and and this is basically kind of a good form of kind of like exercise because of because I mean you're basically just walking home. I mean I sometimes get there like sooner than like the bus. I mean this before COVID, yeah, and yeah, because with this I mean yeah, because yeah, and just yeah, because I mean, it's supposed to be like timed and harness. I mean, just I mean, like going back to the homework kind of stuff. I mean, say if it's just like this. Oh, hey, you have to spend say like an hour. I mean, like, I mean, say if it's like this. Oh, hey, you have to spend like an hour saying doing like easy problems. Say like this. Oh, hey, what's 8 plus 5? What's 2 plus 2? But then say, but then say if it's like this. Oh, hey, you have to do like an hour doing like hard question like 80 times 92. 15 plus 821,000. Like you're gonna be this. Okay, now the other one is I guess is kind of harder. Then say like they're doing the easier kind of one. But then say, but then say it's basically kind of doing like say like oh yeah say it's like 10 problems and say like and like and say like either it's like easier kind of ones like say like 2 plus 2 or harder kind of ones like 15 times 28 whatever. I mean like I mean the just like the easier kind of problems are gonna take less time to do than say kind of the harder kind of ones. And you might be just saying this, oh yeah, but what about say like a calculator? Yes, there is kind of that, but at the same time, I mean, say like say if it's like the bullshit 15 over 12 squared. I mean, there's no calculator basically for that. And and we look it up on like Google, like it's basically like this. Oh yeah, hey, so it's not kind of like our site. Oh, and and like on some piece of paper, it's like, oh yeah, show your evidence. It's like yes, okay, I have to press on like the like literally like I mean this happened when I was trying to do like homework. I'm like, okay, so oh okay, it's a good site. It's like a school kind of site. Then okay, press more. Get our premium content for $2 like a month. Yeah, when basically you're gonna only use this about say like 2, 3, 4. Just spend months for premium content. Yeah, and that's basically all kind of it is. It's just that it isn't hard. It just takes a lot of time.